And this is not like me.
Double down on their delusions. Why double down on their delusions? I've been to bat for Christianity.
One mic at a time.
Wait, Dr. James, when you track most black Protestants, they believe the same thing as white evangelicals and vote for liberal Democrats. So I don't think the fact that someone believes in a literal end times with a antichrist with 667.
I'm talking about people. Okay, listen. Just let me just say this one last piece. I'm talking about folks who believe they're being persecuted. I'm talking about people who believe they're being persecuted. So take white out of the equation. Just call it Christian evangelicals who take a kind of more literal view of Scripture, who believe they're being persecuted for their religion. Maybe that's helpful for me to be that specific.
But that population's probably much smaller than your rhetoric points towards. And this is why I've been coming up here, and every time I hear shit like this, I'm like, this is trying to put all people in a box. And
I didn't say
all Christians in a box.
I didn't say all.
The Bible literally. And what Scott has just explained to you is that is not true.
Listen, I have almost as much religious education as Scott, except I don't write it,
That doesn't mean
on my
your opinion is right and his is wrong.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying I disagree.
Okay, I don't write it on my forehead. I mean, you call yourself.
All right.
Let me get in there. I want to give my Native American.
All right. Give your Native American. Go for it.
So I think the original statement of Scott that these people feel put upon and that we should pay attention to it is sort of a gaslighting and red herring, right? These things, as has been acted upon at least since Trump's first administration, is that there is a rebrowning of America because the Europeans never really took care of all the Indian populations in Central and South America. And now, since Kissinger and Friedman and all of these different presidents have been screwing around in Latin America and messing up their economies, of course they're going to come here and try and make a living and get their shit back, especially when their countries are overpolluted, there's drug crime, there's all kinds of intelligence agencies. It's just a mess. It's violence, it's pollution, no jobs, all that kind of stuff. NAFTA just compiled on that because that was the only advantage that Latin America had over Anglo-America was agriculture, and then they took that away. So to me, this is all just towards assimilationist rhetoric, right? So even Trump, when he tried to take birthright citizenship away from Native Americans because he said